Alright, hey there YouTube, it's me again, or you again. I just have a few random thoughts I wanted to throw out at you. This is sort of an update, an addendum to my sword video. If you may recall, this was one of the issues I had with that particular blade. It's fine as it is, I suppose. One of the things that concerned me is that it's not magnetic. So I don't know what kind of metal this was that came with my katana, and that distressed me a little bit. So I decided to craft another one, and this is the handguard that I've created. It is probably temporary. I don't know about that yet, but most likely it's temporary. This is steel, and let me shut this down. As you can see, it is actual steel. So I feel a little bit more confident in it. The problem is that I ordered the wrong thickness of steel, and I ended up with it not being the right width. And let's see if I can do this. As a result, I've had to do what I like to call a field repair, and I've had to put a leather washer in there, which actually I kind of like. It works very well. All the other parts are there, but the leather itself is pretty compressed once it's on there, so it's not nearly as off as it looks. And you can see by the scratch, I'm not very good with a Dremel. But I'm debating whether or not I'm going to order the right size steel and make another one and, lose another 4 hours of my life, or if I'm going to just settle for this. However, it did fix all of the issues. Everything is tight. And while I was doing this, I had a random thought that I wanted to share with you, which is that a lot of times people in the sword community, this is something I've noticed, get into weapons and they're all, oh well, this isn't a good weapon because it's not perfect. Well, you should know something about the weapons you use. You should know how to do some basic work to them, like putting in a leather washer if it's needed, or a spacer, or if it's not as shiny or as sharp as you like, you should know how to sharpen or shine your blades. And that leads me to this, which is a project that I've had ongoing for a couple of weeks, which is why I haven't done this update on the sword yet. I picked up some kami, and for those of you who are unfamiliar with kami are these sort of scythe sickle weapons that came out of Okinawa. And this is actually a gardener's sickle, but I bought 2 of them because I actually like the design. They're an excellent kami design, and the only thing is the handles, I think, are 2 inches shorter than a standard kami. So this is what this looks like. Now, I've been working on this one and kind of shining it up a little bit just as an experiment. And it's not super shiny yet, but it's getting there. I'm hoping it will get there soon. Eventually, I'm hoping that it will be as good as this blade, which is something I've been polishing now for a while. And this has a very high polish to it, almost to the point where it looks fake, but this is probably one of the best kukris you're going to find. It's an old style. It is an actual steel, not some kind of crappy pot metal garbage that you're likely to find, when you see some of these things. This has got heft. This is a keeper. But that's what I eventually hope that this thing is going to look like. So, why am I babbling about this? Well, when I bought the kami, this is going to be sort of a try or fail, do or fail kind of a scenario here. Let me set my phone down. I'm a little dysfunctional. Now, when I ordered this kami, I also ordered this identical kami from the same company. It is the exact same model. However, I have not opened this one yet. And what I want to do, we're going to open this now and compare what a couple of polishing sessions. I think I've polished this 6 times. I've sat down to polish the blade on the other Kami. So we're going to do a side-to-side comparison of what this looks like out of the box, because I think that there is a pretty significant improvement here. So when you see weapons and you order weapons, that's not polished like it was supposed to be. It's not, it's not everything I hoped it would be. Alright, so here is, let me get some better light. This is the untouched blade. You can see it's, kind of rough. You can see where there's going to be a polish if you play with it. But compared to the one I've been working on, you can see that this is a little bit better. And it's not just the dirt and the grime. There's more to it than that. In fact, just something, I'm going to set this down. I have something in the other room we're going to do an experiment with. I should have thought of this earlier and had this ready. So here we have the shined up blade. Here we have the one I just took off. You can see the wrapping there still. So I'm not bullshitting you here. And you can see it's kind of got, you can see where it's going to have that shine eventually. But what we're going to do is, and I hope this doesn't trigger anybody, I'm going to just give this a little spritz with some alcohol. And for all you coronavirus toilet paper hoarders, look away, look away. I'm going to wipe this off and get a better look at it. Alright, now this will give us a better comparison, I think, now that we've washed all the packing grime off. You can see that it's close, but there is a more silvery look to the one I've been polishing. And eventually that polish will come out. So if you order a blade and it's not everything that you hoped it would be, you can change that. You can affect that. And I'm going to skip back to katanas, to the random thought that I had, which is this. Of course, everyone should own the best weapons they can afford. But I'm going to make a case for stainless steel katanas here. How you use a weapon has a lot to do with your need. If you practice iaido, you do not need a super sword. If you can only afford a stainless steel katana to practice iaido, the purpose of iaido is the one cut, one kill philosophy, where you don't ever intend on crossing swords. And a stainless steel katana will fuck somebody up. So if that is all you can afford and that's all you can bring to the game, do it. That's it. That's all I got for you today. I hope everybody's doing okay in the crisis, alleged crisis. I don't know. I haven't been lucky enough to get a coronavirus vacation. I'm one of those essential workers that gets paid non-essential wages. So, yeah, good times. But I hope everybody's doing all right. And if you are stuck at home, well, this is a good time to fix a sword, polish a sword, do what you got to do. And y'all be safe. Thank you.